kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. The Hurricanes offense has the football first here today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Canes come to the line in a hurry up.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Hurricanes will have first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. QB decides to keep it here. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Third down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Takes it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. First down here for this offense.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Throws it to the right. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming to allow him to knock it away. That
completion sets up an important third down play. The They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Seventh play of the drive coming up.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's running out of time here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Swarm to the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game is now tied. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
He'll have to throw it here on second down. And he'll be brought down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The defense scoops it up. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with it. Takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Way. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. See what the call is on first and 10.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Catch made over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Love to see the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. They flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. The 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Putting up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Not much on that play, brought down short. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Catch made, but gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's past the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks clear down It's a foot race.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught off the deflection. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Miranda. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Keeping it on the ground here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The shotgun run call. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and there always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. What a move into open space. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's going to pull it down and run. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. It's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's looking to scramble, and they've got him. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Dump off caught by the running back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. The defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Tight end goes in motion. It's a run to the left. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Snags the quick throw. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit is swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Breaks free. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a first and goal now.
Well, that's one way to run the RPO. This guy can be so dangerous if you make the wrong read, and that is exactly what can happen. They were lucky to somehow track him down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
It's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And that one produces a decent gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And the running play again stuffed. They're going to mark it right at the 1. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. We'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Throwing off play action. Makes the grab. It's Miranda. Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there. One quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Caught over the middle. It's Bullingham. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up from the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. Well,
playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Getting set. Here's second down.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And then kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. I wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. Crosses the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. It's third down for the offense. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Ray. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Spins away from defenders. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that already? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. We're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Red Zone's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. And they find the end zone on second and goal. Looking for a receiver. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The offense still looking for their first touchdown this game. Line up on third and goal now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. Leaning on the run game here late. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up the hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. He's got it, and no for a first down. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out.